Welcome to the Great Girlfriends podcast, where we discuss life, love, laughter, and everything in between. We're your hosts. I'm Brandis Daniel.
And I'm Sybil Amuti.
Welcome, Great Girlfriends.
Welcome. I missed that welcome. Welcome. I love it. Welcome. I feel welcomed.
Oh, how are you, Sybil?
I'm so great.
Good.
I have like an enormous amount of energy, like natural energy.
Good.
Not caffeine induced. It's been good. I'm feeling good.
Excellent.
I am. I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm excited too.
What you doing?
I'm excited to.
Wendy Williams, how you doing?
Why does the day? So we're recording on a Monday, but it feels like a Thursday. It don't
really
feel
does.
like a Monday.
I mean, we're fresh off the weekend, but I promise you, I don't feel fresh off the weekend. I feel like we're like closing out.
I know. I had a really good day yesterday. We, my niece went and did a photo shoot because she's leaving New York soon.
Aww.
And so she wanted to do like a New York photo shoot, and so me and Sky crashed.
I love it.
So we got us in a couple of photos.
I love it. That's so much
Sky
fun.
got her in a couple of photos, so it was so nice because it was so beautiful. We were in Dumbo. In Brooklyn, and it was just so beautiful.
And the weather was
great.
great.
The weather was great. It was just so nice. Like, you know.
Yeah. We had a pretty good October. Like,
Yeah.
the weather has been pretty fair.
It's not been bad at all.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I don't know where the month is going. I feel like somebody snatching days from us.
I know.
I feel cheated.
I know. Girl,
Like,
we're going to be
who
at
took a week or
Thanksgiving
two?
before we know it.
2017 is upon us, girlfriends. It really is.
But we still got time in 2016.
No, we still have time. We do. No, we definitely have
Okay.
the rest of 2016. Okay.
Okay.
But 2017 is like wow.
It is.
Like this year. And let me just say, this year has been pretty doggone off the chain.
It's been amazing.
Oh,
it really has.
Gosh.
It's been great.
This workshop that we have coming up, girlfriends, if you're in New York, I'm putting it out here because it's very important because it's selling out pretty fast. I want to make sure that everyone who's supposed to be there can get there.
Absolutely.
The first workshop we're doing, it will be on December 3rd.
November 30th.
Oh my goodness, I keep changing this date. Sybil, November 30th. That's what I said, right?
Yes.
November 30th.
Where we're going to be planning for the first quarter of 2017.
Yes. And then the mastermind is going to take place. That's going to be a smaller, more intimate group in December on the 14th.
Yes.
So if you've not done a mastermind group before, it is such a powerful experience where you're able to tap into the resources, the intellect and thought leadership of people who are in the room that may come from diverse arenas, but have so much wisdom that they bring to the table to help you solve a business issue, or it could be personal.
Yeah.
It could be a number of things. It could be around, caring for your parents, or caring for your kids, or building a business, or generating revenue, or investing, whatever it is. The mastermind is there to help really sharpen and refine your wisdom.
Absolutely.
So
that's going to be so much fun.
Both
I'm so
of them
excited.
Are available. I'm just saying right now we're probably 45-50% sold out. And that has only been from word of mouth, girlfriend. So I don't want anyone to miss. Don't say we didn't tell you.
We're telling you.
If you have girlfriends that are in New York and you're not, go ahead and send over our email address, thegreatgirlfriends@gmail.com, and we can get them in there.
Absolutely. I'm excited. That's going to be so good. Girl.
Hey.
I love masterminds.
I'm excited. I love workshops too. Like
I do too.
I secretly need one of those coach whistles. The ones that the... like
I'm gonna be walking around the workshop with a whistle,
and I'm gonna get some of those coach pants, those high-waisted coach. They fit tight in the hips. The football coaches and the referees wear those.
Oh Lord, yeah. And don't come to this workshop if you don't want to be challenged. We're gonna challenge you, but it's gonna be in the right way so that you can kill it at the start of the year.
You're gonna get your personal brand together. You're gonna have so much clarity around who you are and what is your entitlement and how to go after it.
Absolutely. And we're not going to sit around and talk about that idea.
Nope. No. We don't do that.
We're going to execute.
We're going to execute, and we're going to be accountable. So It's very important to get there. Brandis, we have some new iTunes reviews. So, girlfriends, I kind of feel like y'all felt like we were done needing iTunes reviews because I feel like we came to a stop.
They're doing good, though. They're doing good.
We need you guys to keep pouring your reviews into iTunes. Get on iTunes. Give us a review. I love, let's see, which one do you want to read today?
Have we read Kayer?
No, go ahead. You can read that one.
All right. So this is Kayer 21212W. So been a fan since day one. Amazing to hear how so many women push through despite struggles. You both shine a light in those areas, whereas women, we tend to get stuck. Thanks to your podcast, Kristen Pope is now a friend in my head and role model. We love Kristen. I would like to recommend a show on IVF or egg or embryo freezing, or even getting a woman's egg count done. More white women are doing this than Black and Latinas. This can be due to not enough info. There are options where more insurance are covering some, especially if you work in the financial industry. Ty wrote an article in Essence Magazine about her experience.
That is fantastic and such a great idea, too. We should probably get Dr. Francis on to talk about that.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you for that review. That was fantastic.
And for suggestion.
Yeah.
She did a review. That was a 2-in-1.
Boom, pow. I love those.
A review and a suggestion for an episode.
I love it. Well, I think that's fantastic. I'm not going to get on Brandis for her Instagram, but I am going to say go follow her because I do love all the pictures of Sky. And I told her as a mom, I think she should flood us with happy pictures of Sky because during people's work days, seeing a little smiling baby helps to put a smile on their face.
Girl, let me tell you.
People look for that stuff.
I try to hold myself back because I don't want my Instagram to be on Sky overload, but I be wanting to post like 5 pictures a day.
Post it. Because when she's like 17, you're not gonna want to post all those pictures of her all day. So like post them now. Yes.
Post them now. All right, I post them now.
And then she's gonna go through an age where she don't want to smile for pictures, and it just gets awkward.
That's true.
So do it now.
You guys, Sybil does an amazing job with keeping us posted with her life. So you can check her out on Sybil_Amuti on Instagram.
I love how you say my last name, Amuti.
Amuti.
All right, girlfriends, pen and paper. It's showtime. Today, I love how Brandon said this.
Money.
I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. We need to talk about money.
Money.
Hey.
Money.
I think we ever sang to them. We are feeling extra, like, super giddy today. No, seriously, girlfriends, we need to talk about money. So how do we keep our money, not necessarily keeping our money on our mind, but paying attention to our money and keeping some dedication towards the money that we have and growing it. So, Brandis and I, neither one of us are financial experts, but we are both women who have worked really hard over the course of our years. And when we look over our years and the amount of jobs that we've had from childhood forward, and the amount of money that we've amassed, it's been in the millions.
Millions. Mm-hmm.
So we have officially, both of us, and many of you can say, you have earned millions of dollars over the course of your life and career. But I don't know how many of you, like me, are thousandaires.
Right. Right.
So, we've earned it, but somehow that money has been, I don't even want to say it's been swindled. That money has been resourced out.
Right.
Beyond
Absolutely.
our means to the point that we are thousandaires with the great potential of being millionaires. But we've earned it and we don't know where it is.
Right.
Or we can look back and say, man, that money's on food. That money's on clothes. That money's on concert tickets. That money is on, I don't know.
Girl, all kind of stuff.
Memberships to stuff that I never canceled.
Yes.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Gym memberships. And I ain't even go.
Absolutely.
Or that money's on Columbia House. I don't know.
Right. Absolutely.
Just it's gone. And we have what we want to show for it. We want to be able to have a legacy that's so abundant. Not just the legacy of being a great person. Oh, she was a great person. She was a great person who was very wise with money.
Yes.
In fact, because she was so wise with her money, she set up an education fund.
Right.
Because she was so wise, her children have a rich inheritance.
Yes.
Because she was so wise, she was able to build up investment properties around the world.
Yes.
Her business is sitting, with a net worth of X, Y, and Z millions or whatever, thousands or whatever. She diversified. She didn't give up on her money. She left no medical bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't leave a mortgage, because she was so wise. And that's the kind of legacy that we want to build. But that's going to come from us attending to our dollars. And some people like to say coins. Listen, I like my stuff to add up. So... however you have to say it, but I'm going to say our finances.
Right, absolutely.
Attending to our finances now. So, the part that really, really saddens me is that we work.
We work hard.
Right,
Girl,
Brenda?
we work so hard.
Girlfriends, we work hard. Many of us are working at jobs that we don't like.
Right.
Dealing with people we can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Or in careers we can hardly stomach. But we're doing it for the financial return that we see. But we work really, really hard for this money.
Right.
And then for some odd reason, our hands can't quite keep a hold on it. And our bank accounts can't keep a hold on it. And at the end of the month, we have more days left than we have money.
Yes.
And partially it's, I would say it's partially not because we don't earn it, because we know we can make it, but we don't know what to do with it. And then we don't spend enough time allocating it properly.
Or we don't feel like we deserve it. Sybil, sometimes you give away stuff you don't feel like you deserve.
Girl. Isn't that something?
It's true.
Girl. That's the end of the episode right there. That's the end. Because that is the truth.
It's the truth. We don't feel like we deserve it. So we give it away.
And that is, Jesus, it's almost a slave mentality that says that you deserve it more than me. So I'm just going to
give it to you.
Give it away. Oh my goodness. The other thing is that we have, many of us spend a lot of time emotionally spending.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Good times. Let's go eat.
This bag going to make me feel a little bit better.
Yes. All right. I'm going to tell one of my truths. I went through a stage in my couple years ago. Whenever I came out of a meeting that aggravated me, I was buying a purse. I was buying a purse, and I wasn't buying
I done seen your handbag collection.
And then this was my justification. Well, I'm going to leave this for my daughter. This is part of my legacy for Dylan. She'll have a great purse collection. And then she can trade these. And when she gets older, she'll have this purse, and she'll be able to take this, and she can go auction it off if she wants. That's why I'm spending crazy emotional spending. Emotional spending. And these poor habits, and they are depleting us of our legacy.
Absolutely. And just keeping, and I don't know if this is what's next, but just keeping an eye on our finances. So my great girlfriend, Leslie, we started a group recently, and it's based on Tiffany the Budgetista's, 20-day challenge, 30-day challenge? I can't remember. 21-day challenge. And one of the things that I committed to was actually looking at my account every day. That is something that I was not doing. That I was failing miserably at, like, keeping a close eye on exactly what I was spending. And when you start looking at your account every day, you're like, why do I have this? What is this? What's that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What's
when did
this
I
charge?
sign up for this? Wait a minute. This is costing me $60 a month. What? Like, literally, I just watching it.
Yeah.
Like, I probably have saved for sure at least $100 a month.
Yeah.
Right now, just from canceling senseless
memberships.
Stuff.
Yes.
Because I didn't realize I was paying for it.
Yes. Absolutely. And that over a course of a year, you're looking at $1,200+ plus.
Exactly. Know what I can do with $1,200
of stuff.
Right.
And some people are putting those on their credit cards. You're paying interest on top of that. Jesus Christ. And you look at how much money you're spending over the course of a year on stuff that you can't even account for.
Right.
It's really scary. Now, guess what? What happened if you went to the bank and they weren't keeping an eye on your money?
Right.
You would blow that bank up. You'd be like, where is my money? What is this fee? Who's charging? Why isn't the bank keeping up? Who's responsible for your money? You or the bank?
So true.
You know what? We place that on the bank, and we're like, they should be they are monitoring it. They're housing it.
We don't even know those people.
We don't even know those people.
And let me tell you, the banks in the U.S. don't have a good record.
Come on.
Watch
those fees.
They don't have the best record.
Watch your money. Count it.
But we trust them.
Yeah. And we don't take responsibility and ownership. Now, what happens when we take ownership of our money? There's a certain mindset that goes along with that. When I take ownership of my money and what my money does in my life and how I use it to navigate through life, it's a different mindset than when I just earn money, have no sense of ownership, no sense of accountability or responsibility around it. It's totally different. And that's where we really have to pay most of our attention. Who owns our money?
Right. I was looking for, there's a book that Tiffany suggested you read, which is called The Richest Man in Babylon. I had never read that book.
Yeah.
And I think it was the one chapter she asked to read, what was it, 7 Cures for a Full Purse, I think is what it's called, or 7 Cures for an Empty Purse. I'm going to recommend everyone read that. I mean, even if you don't read the whole thing, just read the cures for, I think it's like the 7 Cures for a Purse or something like that. But it's in The Richest Man in Babylon. But just reading that was a game changer.
Yeah.
Just like reading it, it like opened my eyes and made me say, wait a minute, hold on. Like, let me go back and see like what's going on with my finances, and let me be really, really, really committed to putting aside this amount for everything that comes through the door.
That's responsibility, and that's ownership, and that even puts you in a position to have a healthy relationship with money.
Right.
So many times we think we have a healthy relationship with money. We think that all we need is to just get it. If I could just get the millions, really, but you don't even know what you do with your thousands. So the stewardship, you can't be faithful over a little.
Right.
How could you be faithful over much? And you know, when you start thinking about your relationship with money, do I repel it or do I attract it? Does my money always seem to run out? You know what I'm saying? Am I conscious of it? Am I aware of it? Do I believe that my money can do things that I can't do when I put it in the right places?
Right.
Do I trust my money to grow?
Right.
Do I think it's going to burn? And you know what I'm saying? Can I use my money as a tool to build relationships that will fuel my legacy? Which says, can I partner with Brandis and we make an investment into a franchise together?
Right.
And, you know, what I'm saying, we have enough paperwork between us to contractualize that thing to protect us from anything that could go wrong. But can we do that? Can my money do things for me that I don't have to do manually?
Right.
Because if I am always working for my money, I'm telling you, we're going to die working for money if we don't get in our minds that our money has the ability to go places we can't always go. It can take us places.
But the thing that really, really, really like resonates with me is, so what I do with money is what Sky is going to do with money.
Come on.
And I'm looking at the world right now, and as it stands, I don't want Sky to have to worry about money.
No.
Because I feel like in another year, 20 years, she's going to have to make some serious compromises in the way that this world is going in order to even make money.
We don't even want to go down that
list. Do we
want
to go down there? I'm just saying. So for me, that's a big commitment for me.
But the truth of the matter is this. With all of the wisdom and resources that we have that teach us ways that we can dedicate and allocate our money now, we would be fools for us to struggle with money, and for our children to go forward struggling with money would make us fools, because we have not taken advantage of the resources that are here available for free that want to help us get ignited around our relationship with money.
Absolutely.
And we don't want to live our lives wise in one area and foolish in another.
It's so true.
And all of this time that we utilize adds up in currency of some sort. What greater way would it be for us to progress in age, and I'd be 75, fine as wine, that's my plan, and have money to match my fine wine, so I can travel the world and do what I want at leisure, versus me having to hope that my kids care enough to put a little change in my account.
I cannot with you sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that I can eat.
That's so true.
But that's the circumstances that we put ourselves in when we're not attentive.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Plain and simple. So here are some truths, girlfriends. Our spending habits are a reflection of what we believe we deserve out of our money. We want you to take a look in your account and see what you've been spending on. Y'all, listen, get on Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD, Apple, whatever your bank is. Log on.
Yes.
Step one is just to log on.
Because I'm guilty. I will fully admit to you guys that I was guilty of not looking at my account enough. I was guilty of it. And some of it was I just didn't want to even, it's just better for me not to know. But it wasn't because I'm looking like looking a little obsessively and I'm just like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why am I spending this money on this? I can get free software for that. It's like, even you just have to cancel some things. You just have to cancel. It's just not worth it.
But you don't know that until girlfriends, just right where you are. You could be at work. I don't care. Stop. Log on. You should have your bank apps on your mobile phone.
Yes.
Log on and just take a look. You look at the accounts. You see the balances. Okay. Then go in and look at the activity.
Yes.
Look at it. You'll see the short-term and long-term spendings. You'll see the things that are your monthlies, and then you'll see all those Starbucks, and then you'll see the drive-thrus, and you'll see the restaurants, and you'll see the dress, and you'll see the Stop and Shops at Macy's or Bloomingdale's or whatever. You'll see all these different things, and then you need to ask yourself, are they short-term? Or are they long-term investments towards your future?
Right, absolutely.
And does it matter to you? You need to feel something. It doesn't all need to be in the closet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and do they give you a sense of fulfillment in the long run, or do they make you look successful today?
Yes.
I don't want to be that chick.
Ew.
I don't want to look like I'm just paid and then, struggling to make $2.
Yes.
I don't want to look like her.
I don't want to look like her.
I don't mind having nice things, but I don't want to have nice things that come at such a cost to my sustainability and my legacy.
Absolutely.
Right?
And then our ideas around money really shape our ability to pursue more.
Oh, yes.
If we throw it all away, we disqualify ourselves from deeper relationships with money. Everything becomes short term and we never see the true fruit of our labor.
Wow.
And time ain't stopping.
Time is not stopping.
Girl, I turn 40 next year.
Do you?
Yes,
look good,
I look
girl.
fabulous, right?
Yes, you do. Yes.
But wait till you see me on my 40th birthday.
Okay, now. I'm ready.
But no, like time, I look up and I'm like, gosh, I can't believe I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
Like time does not stop.
It doesn't stop. That's right. And Scott hasn't even started school yet.
Right.
And those girl, at the top of the year, I'm talking about we must have got hit with a class fee, a PTA fee, a field trip fee, a photograph fee.
Wow.
This fee. Fees, because stuff doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. Scott gonna pay her own fees. We opening up an account for her this week.
That's right.
All her birthday money is going into an account.
There you go. That's it. I mean, even a baby having her own bank account is crucial.
Yeah.
It's crucial. $5 a month, as a baby.
Right.
Imagine where she'll be when she gets to college.
Girl, those checks she got for her birthday, I was like,
put them all in the bank.
She's won, people.
No, listen, amen. Thank you.
I know, amen. Thank you.
Because they
people
know.
were generous. I was like, this got to go to the bank.
All the way to her bank account. That's right. And then lastly, our older self. Remember, there's an older self, and she's actually living inside of your younger self. Isn't that something? Your older self needs your younger self to pay attention to your money now so that you can live in peace as you progress in age.
Yes.
She's living on the inside, and she's hoping that you consider her. She's hoping.
Simple.
She is.
That's because so true.
Isn't it true? She's not out there.
She's right inside. Ooh.
She's on the inside, and she's anticipating that you'll grow wise and that you'll have excellent stewardship so that she can have a good life like we live in now.
Right.
Bossing out.
Right.
She is. She is. So, ladies, I just want to even just say the word. When you say the word money, feel how you feel for a minute. Do you feel good? Do you feel tight? Do you
stressed?
You feel stressed when you say it. Let's say it.
Money.
And think about how you feel when you say it and when you hear it.
Yeah. Does it excite
you? Tremble?
Are you excited?
Are you confused?
Yeah.
Or are you like money?
Right.
Like bet. Because you've got a plan.
Let's do it.
It's a totally different. It's like when you say husband, whatever that thing is, but money today is our thing.
It's interesting because how you feel about it usually affects. Sometimes people are like, why can I make money? Why can I make money? Why can I make money? But you don't realize the type of relationship you have with it.
Yep, that's right.
So it's not coming.
That's right.
It's not coming because unintentionally, because of our perspective.
Because of your perspective, if you listen to the last episode.
Because unintentionally we're repelling it.
Absolutely.
And some of us, have lived in households where money was not talked about favorably.
Or even talked about.
Yeah.
Talked about. Like, as kids, money was this thing that, in my family, money was something for adults to talk about. And we earned it, and my mom taught us simple budgeting, but in terms of what we were looking at as a family, we didn't talk about it. What I love about Tiffany the Budgetnista, she said her dad, they would talk about the family budget.
Yes.
See, my mama was like, if you go to school quoting numbers, and if you go to church quoting numbers, that was going to be my little punishment for a week. So my mom didn't trust us like that. So shout out to Tiffany the Budgetnista's family for even trusting her.
Right.
You know what I mean? But anyway, so here we are. We feel that. Say it. You can just look yourself in the mirror and say money.
Money.
Money. We're looking at ourselves right now
in the mirror.
Money. Money. Do you smile or can you even face yourself because you know the truth?
Oh, girl.
It's an exercise.
That is,
and it's something that we need to practice cultivating because money is not a dangerous word. It's money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
Right, and it's like something about when you have a handle on it, you become confident in all areas.
Absolutely,
all areas.
Absolutely. You can define your worth. You have a clear understanding. You know when you're not getting the fullness out of an experience.
Right.
You know when you're being taken advantage of.
Yes.
You know when you need to give advantage through money. You just you have more definition of how money is supposed to operate in your life.
Right. And you're not acting out of desperation.
No.
Yeah.
So listen, we said that we asked you to stop where you were and be honest around your mind around money. Do you chase it or is money chasing you? That's when you sit and listen to the word and look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you chasing money or is money chasing you? People that chase money are always looking for checks. When money's chasing you, opportunities for prosperity or for financial revenue come to you.
Right.
And then you can ask yourself, when was the last time an opportunity to make more money came my way? Dang, am I chasing money or is money chasing me?
Right.
What about me is either attracting or repelling these opportunities?
Wow. That's amazing. That's an amazing question to ask.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 2, examine your habits and locate your weaknesses. What are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats around money?
That's great. To do a SWOT around money?
Do a SWOT around money.
Ooh.
I say do it. I love a good SWOT analysis.
She does. Sybil does love a good SWOT analysis.
Because it will give you a really honest perspective or attitude or point of view around where you sit concerning the thing that you're analyzing. So for you to do that with your money says a lot.
Absolutely. And then develop new habits that reward your younger self and your older self. So like what are 3 disciplines that will modify your financial landscape? So just figuring out how do you reward the person that you are now and how do I reward 70-year-old Brandis?
Yes.
Girl, by putting that money in the right account.
Yes. And listen, girlfriends, we wanted to give you some tips because we just had a few things that we know that we do and that if you would do, it would make your life a little bit better and it'll give you a little more advantage in your discipline. And the first thing is, girlfriends, you listen, budget.
Yes.
Budget. I like to look at budgeting as healthy allocation of my financial reward.
Yes.
When I make money, I'm rewarded by the funds that I bring in. I then allocate them responsibly towards areas in my life that are a priority.
Absolutely.
And that's what budgeting is. It's not about, you locking down your money and being controlled by a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's about you being responsible to yourself.
I'm trying to think. There was something that Tiffany said that budgets allow you to do. Um, oh God, budgets allow you to treat yourself. Like
Yes,
you
you find
decide.
advantages.
Yeah, yes.
You find small advantages. The next one I would say is Mint. I love Mint. It is a financial resource, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, Mint is like having a coach on your back. But when you've gotten comfortable with the idea that financial, like, healthy or responsible financial allocation is your friend, which is budgeting, you can then graduate to Mint, which is a digital tool that communicates with you what you're spending, where your spending is going, and when you are approaching the excess of a certain budget amount. Say, for example, you've budgeted $200 a month on entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, after you've gone to the movies a few times, you have wrapped that up, and Mint will send you a message to say, hey,
Wow.
you're about 70%. You're close to 70% at the cap of your entertainment budget.
Wow.
I then get to make decisions. Do I stop entertaining, Sybil?
Or do you?
Do I go, do I move money from my grocery budget to my entertainment budget? What do I do?
Right.
And that is the control. The great thing about Mint at the end of the year, it gives you a complete breakdown of all of your spending.
That's amazing.
You get to look at it. And your bank accounts do this as well for your tax purposes. Your bank account gives you all of your spending allocation for the year, but Mint does it as well. Mint also shows you in pie charts and tables what your spending looks like on a regular basis, and you're able to compare across months. And Mint gives you opportunities. It says, hey, this credit card that you're using has a 15% APR. I found an opportunity for you to get a 0% on on this card through 2018 with 3% balance transfer.
Wow.
Well, if I want to be smart, I might transfer that balance over to another card, not pay that interest till 2018, and save hundreds to maybe thousands.
Absolutely. Hopefully not thousands.
Not thousands.
But yes.
But listen, I'm trying to set somebody free.
Absolutely.
'Cause girlfriends, I know.
Girl, I'll never forget when I was in college and somebody gave me a credit card. And years later, when I had to pay that credit card back, I looked at what was on that credit card. I don't think I had any of that stuff. I don't think I had one thing.
Oh, college. Millennials always not lost.
And so I would say to identify other revenue sources. So sometimes we're doing things in our world that we can be making money from. Mm-hmm. And or sometimes you're giving advice, or you're giving suggestions, or you're baking cakes, or you're making bows for people, or you're doing things that could actually be opportunities to make money. And sometimes we say, oh, no, it's just something I want to, give. It's just something I want to give away. I don't want to charge for it, because then people are going to have expectations.
Girl,
don't we do that?
Something. Isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. We do it all the time.
Yeah,
I bet everyone who's listening knows someone who said that.
That's false humility.
False humility.
Because your kids gotta eat.
It's actually fear.
It's fear.
We're afraid somebody gonna expect something from us.
Yep. Noble, but not necessary. Get that check.
Because when we give it, we can say, well, it was free.
Yeah.
Yep. So think about other revenue sources that are just like laying around. Yeah. And we have lots of them.
Right. Because think about what better reward is it for me to love making cakes and then make $40 a pop real quick.
Right.
During holiday season off of my bundt cake. Or
Absolutely.
whatever it is I make. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and I love at least 3 streams. I've heard once, I have to figure out the source, but I recall hearing that every millionaire has at least 7 streams.
I heard that too.
And so I'm working on stream number 4.
I love it.
And some streams can be seasonal, and that's okay.
Yep.
But having these additional streams help you to, really cap out and optimize your ability as an earner and a producer.
Yes, it is a game changer.
Yeah.
And then put 10% aside. Like, okay, yes, you're supposed to give your tithe that 10%, but then pay yourself 10%. And sometimes we're like, I just can't afford to put 10% aside. But when you calculate that 10% into what you earn. Like when you just take that out and don't even think about it as yours and just put that aside, it makes it so much easier. Yeah. Don't even consider it as yours.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That belongs to Mabel, the 70-year-old.
That belongs to Brandis Nicole. We're her 70-year-old cute self.
You know?
Traveling.
You know what I'm saying?
Traveling to Greece.
The Mediterranean. What? And last but not least, girlfriends, is accountability. Because many of you, so Brandis and I budget with Kwaku. All right. And so Kwaku and I on the 25th or sometimes the 20th and 25th of the month, we're preparing for the next month. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we'll go ahead and do another month ahead because there are some basics that have not changed. There are some controls in our budget that are there. But if you are single, which many of our girlfriends are, you might feel like your relationship with money and your allocation is just between you and yourself. I believe that it's important for you to set accountability with someone else. Yeah. Because it's nothing better than you having a great girlfriend on your side that says, girl, you sure you need to get that purse? Because I know you said you're going on vacation in the spring. Right. And that purse is going to put you over because we went over your numbers together. And you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And practicing that transparency.
Yes.
So Brandis and I believe in having a great girlfriend that you trust.
Yes.
That you really, really trust, that can be a support and eyes and ears to you and you to her. And you guys can do this review and set outcomes together. You know, not her managing your money, but her being accountable to your management of your money.
And just having someone just try it. Start talking to your friends just about money.
Yep. And now some of them gonna flinch, and when
some of them are gonna flinch, but
let it go.
But some of them aren't. Like we went through a situation with my apartment, and I had to call one of my girlfriends. I was like, "How much you pay for your mortgage? What's your mortgage?" Because I needed to know. Like, wait a minute, we need to set ourselves up to buy something in like the next year and a half, and it was just and I felt so comfortable. Yeah. And she was so comfortable telling me. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes it's not that there's a barrier there. We just don't ask.
We don't ask.
Yep. But I think if we start making that a conversation that's comfortable, it gets easier and easier among women.
Yeah. I do. And I love that. And when you get with your girlfriend, have her listen to this episode because she needs a healthy relationship around money. You guys both need to be able to say, money is this to me. Money is a global resource to me. Money is a tool for my empowerment and for the empowerment of my community and my family and my legacy and for my 75-year-old fine self. Like,
absolutely.
Money moves mountains in my life. Or my relationship with money is positive.
It is. And there are some of our girlfriends. I have some girlfriends who are killing it financially, and some of them are really great investors. And so even that conversation, I'm like, okay, there's some things I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, can you walk me through this? And so it's just kind of having those conversations and saying, all right, so at what point can I put money in this type of an account?
Right.
Because let me tell you something. There are some accounts that will pay you really, really well, and you won't have to be working for money. Your money will be literally working for you. But you don't know that unless you're in certain circles or certain situations or certain, you just don't know. So that's why you have to just ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to forsake the fact of having a financial planner. And
absolutely.
Because Kwaku and I found that as an elevated tool for our empowerment around money.
Yes.
Once we realized we had capped out at certain levels of wisdom and we needed someone else to kind of give us a deeper sense of where we were missing, what were our blind spots. Mm-hmm. And so we've empowered a financial planner in our life, and it's totally free, girlfriends. I just want to let you know, Prudential has great financial planners.
Yes, they do.
We love Shirley Ann Robertson. She's our financial planner. Gave her full government name. And she was on one of our episodes, but I don't want to forsake that. But I say start with girlfriend accountability because that's a safe place. Yes. And then you guys can graduate to involving a financial planner. Or if you don't feel like you have women in your life that you can be accountable to if you are single, then I would suggest going to a financial planner. I don't want to forsake the idea that some married people are not talking about money.
Right.
It's very important that spouses talk about money. Even if you guys have separate money.
Yes.
Somebody is cringing right now because they thinking he about to be in my business. He is. It's y'all's business. There's a legacy at stake.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, girlfriends.
I know. They're mad at us right now.
Y'all, listen, love us. We love you. And this is all so that we can knock 2017 out the park.
Knock it out the park. We want to be in December of 2017 looking at our money we did that.
Yes, we did that. We changed our perspective around money.
Yes.
We now have an understanding of money as a tool. We feel equipped. We got wisdom.
Yeah.
We invested it, and look at where we sit with it.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hubbies, we thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you
so much. Oh, Lord, thank you for having husbands that are on our back about making money.
Yes. Y'all don't even know.
They all right, the great girlfriends.
These brothers are not playing, and I'm grateful.
I'm so grateful.
We're grateful.
Oh my God, I'm grateful.
Thank you, Lord. Yes. So thank you, hubbies, and thank you, Sam, Dilly, Sky, the little trio of kitties.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to these nieces and nephews.
Yes. PJ. Sorry.
And look, I'm gonna get in trouble with Tasia.
And Tasia,
don't get mad at me. And our sisters and brothers. And parents.
Yes, and our parents. And all of you girlfriends around the world.
Around
60
the
countries
world.
And counting. Thank you for trusting us as your go-to source for everything life, love, and laughter. Please make sure that you visit our website at thegreatgirlfriends.com and check us out on Instagram.
The Great Girlfriends.
On Twitter.
_Great GFS.
Our Facebook page.
The Great Girlfriends.
Facebook group.
The Great Girlfriends.
And last but not least, make sure you listen every week on iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Republic, Podcast Bean, Blueberry, and every other podcast source. So if we're not on there, let us know so we can be on there.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, post your questions online. Share with your friends.
Keep listening. And keep being a great girlfriend. I'm Brandis.
And I'm Sybil.
And we're signing off.
Peace.